Alright, get in frame there. I believe I does my room. With the best gal I'm loving, now my friends can get my room. And I don't want no woman, want every downtown man she meet. I don't want no woman, want every downtown man she meet. Shouldn't allow her on the street. Quack Fly, good to have you with me. I was hoping a familiar would show up. If this sounds out of tune, it's not. It's actually just incredibly difficult to play. It's a K guitar, which notoriously is used for blues, but is also almost impossible. I mean, if you saw... and I had to make some adjustments to this too, but the action, the non-existent frets, but man, that sound. I need to get a thicker high string because it doesn't really have anything to mount onto. It's like these little like cutouts, like these little slots. And yeah. No, it rocks. Randy, how you doing, man? Yeah. And so that's the each one of these switches activates the pickups, and then I can turn them off. So that's double mode, and then there's single mode, which is a lot less harsh. But then, so basically I call this my hound dog button because it's really weird that it's set up like that, but I like it. I think all guitars should have that. And so I call this my hound dog Taylor switch. You know, when I want to kick it into hound dog Taylor mode. I'll show you guys what I'm running this through. It's actually just a practice amp. It's my pig nose, and you know what I'm doing now? I'm holding it open with a harmonica because this extra space, when you open up the suitcase, that little bit of space actually helps the sound. I couldn't explain exactly what, but it's almost like it gives it a little bit of a tremolo effect. And I also put in a pick holder because I've been practicing using a pick. I never was a pick player before, but you know, I mean, you gotta learn eventually. I figured I can't keep fucking around forever. So I've been playing it like this now, where I used to just play it closed. Now I set it down, you know, like this, and you, just got, anyway, it's got a really nice sound to it. And it's, you know, I love that it runs on batteries. You know, I could just take this anywhere, and I don't really ever need an amp to be louder than this, honestly. It's it's pretty much all I need. Play any louder than that, and it's just not really necessary. Anyway, I'm gonna hit a couple harmonica licks here. Let's see if I have my Yeah, absolutely. You know, Johnny Winter just makes my head spin when it comes to slide. Like Elmore James, guys like Elmore James uh, and Hound Dog Taylor, I can wrap my mind around that type of slide playing. Like I can understand it. Hey, Lunar Lady, I just noticed you joined us there. Um, but when it comes to guys like Johnny Winter or Dwayne Allman, those are the guys that I'm not sure if I'll ever get quite to that point. But Elmore James, I can at least understand. I can get a feel for it. If I practice it enough, I can sort of, get it. My throat's all fucked up. I just smoked a bunch. I want to do a video on these, the Marine Band 364. I think these are pretty cool. I have 3 of them, one in C, one in G, which, by the way, this was a little disappointing. The one in G is actually just a regular one. It's not it's not like an extra low version. It just has 2 extra top end holes that I promise I'll never use, but it's kind of nice to hold. I like it. It's harder to play because the mouthpiece is so fat. But and then they make this one, this one's really cool. This is in what they call solo tuning. And that means that it's the same tuning as a chromatic harmonica, but without the button. So you get that missing note, and you can do... For me, I learned that I could do songs that I couldn't do on a regular diatonic. For example, what's it called? You Belong to Me. Let's see if I can crack that one out really quick. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, something like that. That's a good one. Maybe I'll do that today for a short. Try that again. Something I never understood about both the chromatic and this solo tuning, you could hear me getting lost there. I think it's 3 and 4 are the same exact note for the blow. This is the same on the chromatic harmonica because I used to own one. And I know that there's a reason. I know that they didn't just fuck up. I know there's a reason. It's like the same thing as a keyboard. Like when they make those, they make them like that for a reason. But I never could figure it out. But yeah, it does have that missing note. And that very, very awkward space right there, right where you need it most, really. So I never understood that. I'm sure that there's other different tunings to that, but... This is my B flat that I talked about a few live streams ago. Well, I guess it might have even been a year ago now, but I said that it had a messed up blow note where one of the blow notes just made a funny noise. I don't know what happened, but I kept it in the drawer, and then a few months ago, I just pulled it out, and I was like, what was wrong with this? And then I went up and down, and I checked all the holes, and sure enough, one of them was making that noise. I just kind of smacked it around a little bit, and then just blew on it really hard. Not only did it go back to playing normal, but this is now one of my best playing B-flats. It plays better than my crossover in B-flat. I'm sorry, guys. I should not have smoked before doing this. I am absolutely dying here. But Damn it. That's another one I haven't done in a while. It's called, I forget what it's called. It's one of those classic ones. One of those old songs that I always do. It goes, I never cared much for moonlit skies. I never winked back at fireflies. Oh, I'm beginning to see the light. That's what it is. All right, what else we got here? Trying to think of something to play. I've been pitting all of my A harmonicas against each other. I had like 4, like 2 Marine Bands, 1 Marine Band Deluxe, and a Hohner Rocket. Which I think I found out the best of all of them was just some random Marine Band that I put Hohner Orchestra cover plates on. Seems to be the best playing one. This one also doesn't have side vents, so it's kind of cool to have a Marine Band that doesn't vent on the side. And it has just enough, like, I guess, side slot and mini vents, I don't know what you call those little slots, to vent enough air. Because, you know, I have the, the Seidel, which, by the way, I think I'm going to get another one of these. These are pretty nice. The Big 6 here is great for wah-wah, but it's actually too good because what happens is it's so airtight that it just totally chokes on you. It goes into negative. It goes into the upside down. So no, I can't. Well, what do you mean by harmonica tutorials? What do you want to know? Because I'm an amateur player. I can't really teach you, you know, what I would need more specifics. Anyway, I changed the tuning on this. I just made the draw chord a minor. I used it for that song, It Ain't Necessarily So, or it's kind of like just a minor to major. I was thinking the other day about how many songs that I know that I just learn in one day and then never play again. You know, like songs that I just learn the melody for and then play it for like 1 or 2 days and forget about it. I was thinking I have to make a list so that I can keep track of these in case I ever... A lot of these I'm really proud of, like Easy Living. I went on YouTube and looked it up. I looked up Easy Living harmonica, diatonic harmonica, to see if anyone else had done it. No one else had done it. Same thing with Black Coffee. That's me transcribing that, so can say I'm very proud to have made that. And yeah, I was thinking I should like compile a list and maybe tab it out someday. But I hate tabs. I think tabs are so stupid. When people ask for tabs, I'm like, dude, if you know what key harmonica I'm using, the only thing you should ask really is what note does it start on? That's the real question. What note? Thank you, Murdoch. But the real question is, I mean, if you look at the note layout, there's only so many notes. That's why I think tabs are so silly. It's like it can only... As long as you know the key of the harmonica and what note you're starting on, that's it. You should be able to figure out It's not rocket science. Now, again, it just comes down to can you bend. That's why, you know, it is important to start with the fundamentals, just going up and down. It took me forever to learn hold 2. I struggled. I did the obvious workaround, which is to use blow 3 instead of draw 2 because they're the same note. But you don't get that deep, you know, that... Quackfly, you never said what kind of tutorials, like what kind of thing do you want to learn? Anyway, so I think That's how I look at it. Like when I want to learn a song, I don't look up how do I play this song. I look up what key is this song in, or what position harmonica is the player using. Um, I was trying to learn Ice Cream Man by John Brim. What did I do with? Oh, which is first position A, and same thing. I was like, what position is this and what harmonica, and then from there. I mean, we're not working. It's not like it's a guitar fretboard, right? It's not like you have to ask yourself, which note do I play? There's 10 holes. And by the way, anything you've ever seen me do, blues wise, never goes past hole 6. I just don't use the. I can't bend 6 draw. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So for 6 draw. Have you gotten the harmonica bending trainer app, Quackfly? It's free, I'm pretty sure, on both Android and iOS. God, my sinuses are fucked up. I hope I'm not getting sick. That is the last goddamn thing I need right now. I was going to say, the bending trainer is something that, by the time that I had gotten it, I had already knew how to bend, but I thought this would have been so helpful because this is an app I'm talking about, in case anyone wants to go download it. It's free. It's called Harmonica Bending Trainer. And not only does it help you train your bends, it has a tuner. It has things for all the different keys. It has different, you know how some of them are like marine band tuning or equal temperament. I don't know. I don't have no idea what any of that stuff is, but it's all on there if you know what that is. So, 6 draw. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not... can you bend all the other holes? I don't think that's a particularly difficult one. He says I've got most of the bends down, but for some reason 6 draw just doesn't exist for me. What key harmonica are you playing it on? Have you opened up your harmonica to look at the 6 draw to make sure that there's not something wrong with it? I'll be right back. That is absolutely the last time I ever smoke before a fucking live stream. What a terrible decision. My throat is just destroyed. I can't smoke anymore. I destroyed my body. The same way I can't drink anymore. I can't smoke anymore. Well, have you opened up your... I mean... Yeah, it's just about getting a hold of it. I'm trying to learn Ring of Fire, and I transposed it down to A, but I'm trying to throw in the harmonica, like with a rack, so I can do the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And also that key, I mean, it makes me have to play a D harmonica, which I hate because, you know, it's just not, it's not one that I particularly enjoy. What are we gonna do? This is a fun one from the old live streams. Look at the size of this guitar, dude. It's like having a fucking box pressed up against you. Sancho wrote a message from the family. Sorry, boy, to leave you high and dry, but I went to see my mom in Ensenada, and I left a little something to help the time go by. Just a little something to help to keep you high. Bananas and blow, oh, bananas and blow, bananas and blow. Well, I'm stuck in my cabana, living on bananas and blow. Now the rainy season reminds me of Maria, the way she danced, the color of her hair. Now I'm locked inside a stall in the cantina, eating the bananas and the cocaine off the mirror, looking for a ticket to take me away from here. Bananas and blow, oh, bananas and blow, bananas and blow. Well, I'm stuck in my cabana, living on bananas and blow. Bananas and blow, oh, bananas and blow, bananas and blow. Well, I'm stuck in my cabana, I'm living on bananas and blow. Ba-da-bum bum ba-dum bum ba-ba-bum bum ba-bum bum. Ba-da-bum bum ba-dum bum ba-bum bum ba-ba-dum bum. Ba-da-dum bum ba-bum bum ba-ba-bum ba-ba-bum bum. That's a fucking classic. We don't get enough love, even nowadays. Alright, let's kick it up a notch. You son of a fucking whore. You want some of this? You mother cunt. Well, I went up to the mountain, I was drinking some wine. Look up in the heaven, Lord, I saw a mighty sign written fire across heaven. Plain as black and white, every path. It's gonna be a party tonight. Playing on Saturday night. Yeah. One more Saturday night. Now everybody's dancing down the local armory with a basement full of dynamite and live artillery. Temperature keep rising, everybody getting high. Come the rockin' stroke of midnight, whole place is gonna fly out. Playing on Saturday night. Well, one more Saturday night. Think God went up in heaven for whatever it was worth. Thought he'd have a big old party, thought he'd call a penny. Don't worry about tomorrow, though you know when it comes. When the rock and roll music meets the riding shining sun, yeah. Playing on Saturday night. I am playing on a Saturday night. Turn on channel 6, president comes on the news. Says I get no satisfaction, that's why I sing the blues. His wife said don't get crazy, Lord, you know just what to do. Crank up that old Victrola, break out your rockin' shoes, yeah. Playing on Saturday night. I am one more Saturday night. Guys, we're playing on a Saturday night, in case anybody didn't tell you. I'm here to tell you. No, that's what I'm talking about, yeah. Saturday, Thursday, what's the difference? That's what I'm saying. Been a long time since I rock and roll. Let's give it another. Give that lozenge a moment to kick in. Oh. Been a long time since I rock and roll. Been a long time since I did this show. Let me get back, let me get back, let me get back. Baby, where I come from. Been a long time, been a long time, been a lonely, 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 lonely time. Been a long time since I walked in the moonlight. I get back, can't walk right. Open your arms, open your arms. know one song and I've been playing it my entire life, and it's the blues, or perhaps rock and roll if you make it fast enough. You know, I was thinking about that the other day. Isn't it cool how you can be like a blues guy and be like, but if you do that same thing like 4 times as fast, all of a sudden you're like doing punk or blues or rock. You know, it's like that rockabilly type of. I forgot what I was saying, but no, but that's what I'm talking about, Rand. They raided the joint, took everybody down but me. Yes, they raided the joint, took everybody down but me. Well, I was over in the corner, just as high as I could be. They treated me like a stranger, like a dirty dog. Ate up all the meat, gave me the tail of the hog. Then they raided the joint, took everybody down but me. I was over in the corner, just as high as I could be. Now some were drinking gin, some were drinking rum. They had some skinny pea, but they wouldn't give me none. Yes, they raided the joint, took everybody down but me. I was over in the corner, just as high as I could be. You know, I used to have a lot more inspiration when I did these live streams. I used to live stream for hours on my old channel, not on this one. Working with a non-existing fret, so that's... To crow for day. Well, I'm the little red rooster, too lazy to crow for day. Leave everything in the barnyard upside set in every way. You guys want to know something cool I discovered the other day? That sound on LA Woman, the beginning, the car going down the highway, that's just Robbie doing his slide. Look. Listen very carefully. Close your eyes. This is a car going down the highway. I gotta calm down before I kill one of my neighbors. We can't have any more death in this neighborhood, for God's sakes. You know, when I first got my hands on this guitar, it wasn't even working, and I didn't think that I'd ever get it into working condition, so the fact that it's even playing at all is pretty impressive, in my opinion. Those pickups are just insane. Now summertime is here, need some to keep you cool. Now summertime is here, need some to keep you cool. Hey baby girl, I got some for you. I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. I think Van Halen does Ice Cream Man also in one of his albums. Oh, look at that. I thought I was playing... Shit, I thought I was playing the other one. Okay, so this one's not as bad as I thought. This is a brand new Marine Band, and it's not perfect, but then I thought maybe it's just not broken in enough, so we'll give it a chance. After all, if there's one thing we've learned, it's that a harmonica can certainly change its ways. This is how many songs I actually know, by the way, and I can't ever get good versions of. Look at how yellow some of these are. Here's an oldie. Hang on to that one. All right. Enough for now. was at a bar the other day. Look at the coasters that I had to take one. I just had to. I couldn't believe it. Look at that. To me, that's a sign of hope for the world. The Ham's beer coaster. Okay. The wash is out, it's hanging up, and all I have is nothing. Nothing to do, nothing to say. I think I must be dreaming. The sun comes up and I'm all washed out. Is this what Diener was talking about? I don't think I will ever return again, my friend. If I was king, I'd wear a ring and never hurt my people. I'd stay alert and dress to kill. I might even slip you something. The sun comes up and I'm all washed out. Is this what Diener was talking about? I don't think I will ever return again, my friend. Well, I used to be able to whistle that. Sun comes up and I'm all washed out. Is this what Diener was talking about? I don't think I will ever return again, my friend. I do not think I will ever return again, my friend. You're out of here, bitch. Oh, drinking beers in a cabaret. Was I having fun? Doing that, she caught me right. Now I'm on the run. Lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama. Lay that pistol down. She kicked out my windshield and she hit me over the head. She cussed, she cried, she said I lied, and she wished that I was dead. Lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama. Lay that pistol down. Oh, drinking beers in a cabaret. Dancing with a blonde. Till one night she shot the light out. Bang, that blonde was gone. Lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama. Lay that pistol down. I see you every night, babe, and I woo you every day. I'll be your regular daddy, but please just put that gun away. Lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama. Lay that pistol down. Next. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. Nope, it's not gonna fucking work. Nope. And we're out of songs again. Okay. Here's one I like. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all my money, I didn't have any care. Well, I carried my friends out for a mighty good time, buying bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. Then I began to fall so low. Lost all my good friends, I had nowhere to go. But if I ever get my goddamn motherfucking hands on a dollar again, I'm gonna hang on to it till that old eagle grins. 'Cause nobody knows you when you're down and out. In my pocket, not one penny. And my friends, well, I ain't got any. But if I ever get back on my feet again, yeah, everybody wanna be my good old long lost friend. Well, it's mighty strange, and without a doubt, nobody knows you when you're down and out. But I felt so low, had nowhere to go. My pocket, not one penny. And my friends, well, I ain't got any. But if I ever get back on my feet again, everybody wanna be your good old long lost friend. Well, it's mighty strange, and without a doubt, no one can use you when you're down and out. All right, what else is there? What can we do today? How can we seize this day? Did this get out of my face with that one? Oh shit. Check this fucking... Check this piece of shit out. Well, don't you ever think of me when you're outside strolling. Don't you ever wave that flag when we're rock and rolling. Don't shit where you eat, my friend. Now who said it was hard to climb a peak that you can't see? I tell you, it's an easy thing when it's you and me. But don't shit where you eat, my friend. A little food and drink, nothing too fancy. Lamb veal and some good old wine. This is the life for me. But don't shit where you eat, my friend. Put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it. Oh, why not? Why not? Let's do this one. Man in me will do nearly any time, and asked for compensation, there's little he would ask. Took a woman like you to get through to the man in me. Storm clouds are raging all around my door. Well, I think to myself, I might not take it anymore. Take a woman like your kind to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling just to know that you are near. Sends my heart reeling from my toes up to my ears. Yeah, the man in me will hide sometimes to keep from being seen. That's just cause he doesn't wanna turn into some machine. Took a woman like you to get through to the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling just to know. All right, let's shuffle this deck a little bit. That's coincidental. We just coincidentally landed on another song from the Big Lebowski soundtrack. Just dropped in, which honestly might as well. That's probably God, right? That's the hand of God right there, guiding us on our song choosing journey. Does this have a capo out? Yeah, oh yeah. What condition my condition was in. I woke up this morning with the sun down shining. I found my mind in a brown paper bag within. I tripped on a cloud and fell 8 miles high. I told my mind on a jagged sky, but I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. I pushed my soul in a deep dark hole and then I followed it in. I watched myself crawling out and I was crawling in. I got up so tight I couldn't unwind. I saw so much, I broke my mind. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. Someone painted April Fools in big black letters on a dead-end sign. I had my foot on the gas as I left the road and blew out my mind. 8 miles out of Memphis and I got no spare. 8 miles straight up downtown somewhere. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. I said I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, yeah, whoa, yeah. Imagine like a choir of girls singing in the background for the ending there. Moving on. Let's shuffle this fucking deck again, god damn it. Let's see what we got. I don't even remember this one. But I mean, I know the song. I don't ever remember playing this. Say, love me or leave me or let me be lonely. You won't believe me, but I want you only. Rather be lonely than happy with somebody else. You might find the night time's the right time for kissing. Nighttime is my time for just reminiscing, regretting instead of forgetting with somebody else. I want no one unless that someone is you. intend to be independently blue. I think this is Nina Simone. I'm trying to do the Peggy Lee version, and I don't think it's coming out very well. It must have been years ago because this paper's yellow on the edges too. Oh, here's a fun one. Guess we should probably check out the chat in case anyone. Perfect guitar for the blues. That's a lot of songs. Jenna V or Genav. Thank you for joining us, brother. What was I doing here? Got a little confused there for a second. If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just follow me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got everything that you want, like a heart that's oh so true. Just fall on me, not fall on me, call on me. God damn it. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. Oh shit, G minor, fuck, let's see if I remember this. I've got arms, yes, arms that long to hold you, I think, and keep you by my side. I got lips that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied. No, I think it was 2. I've got arms that long to hold. Maybe it was 3. Arms that long to hold you and keep you by my side. I got lips that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied. Woo! If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do. Let's take a break. My fingers can't keep up this intensity. See, that's another one that could go on that list. Like I was saying, I need to make a list of these songs that I transcribe, because I've also never heard anyone do that one before. Even though it's like, to me, I think it's such a great, it's a World War II song. It's called I Threw a Kiss in the Ocean. And it's about a girl, and her man is in the Navy, you know, in 1940 something. So a terrible time to be in the Navy. So it's that. It's a World War II song. And I heard the Benny Goodman version like fucking 8 or 9 years ago now. And one day when I first started playing harmonica, I was able to figure it out, sort of like my own little take on it. And that's another one that I'm very proud of. Maybe I should tab that stuff out. You know, I mean, if it helps someone else. I mean, I think tabs are stupid. Maybe it's also because I can't read tab very well, so that could also have something to do with it. There's so many options on the side of the live streaming thing. I want to try a few of them, but probably just stupid bullshit that's going to slow my stream down. Look over yonder's wall, hand me down my walking cane. Look over yonder's wall, hand me down my walking cane. Got me another woman, now baby yonder come your man. Now your husband went to the war, and I know that it was rough. I don't know how many men he killed, but I know he killed enough. Look over yonder's wall, hand me down my walking cane. Got me another woman, baby yonder come your man. You know, some people think you need lung power to play the harmonica, but what you actually need is lung capacity because you're inhaling the whole time. It's like I need like just half a second to just empty my lungs, just go. You know, like it's not actually blowing power like a saxophone. You're inhaling that whole time. So it's like it's almost like try to exhale where you can, you know. Oh, finally, somebody commented. All right. Trying to learn tongue blocking, I find it more difficult on the Marine Band Deluxe than with the Special 20. The curved edges of the holes are not helping. Sorry, let me... Oh, that's right. I know exactly. Sorry, I was having trouble for a second understanding what you meant. So what he's saying is well, this one's not a good example. Hang on, let me... Now, this is really funny. This is more pronounced on some models than others, even if they're both Marine Band Deluxe. He's saying that he finds tongue blocking difficult on the Marine Band Deluxe. You guys see how it has a bevel at the edge of each hole? How it's like curved? And this is, again, the same thing, also a Marine Band Deluxe, but you'll see that the bevel is completely different. I always wondered why. That has to be... Look, those combs look like two different combs entirely. If you get up close with a light... Even though they're both Marine Band Deluxe combs, don't worry about your bad English, brother. Your English is great. I totally understand you. But anyway, all I'm hearing, though, is I think that you probably are the kind of player who would benefit from what they call recessed reed plate harmonicas. So it's funny. I actually just saw a video about this today at work while I was delivering. See how the reed plates on the Marine Bands, they come all the way out. Like, they are right there. Like, in fact, look, even the regular Marine Band is much more pronounced. See how the reed plate, the brass reed plate itself actually comes right up to your lips? A lot of people don't like that. They say that it's like ice skates on your lips. So this is a rocket, but a rocket is the same thing as a Special 20. They put the plastic here and the reed plates are actually inside. See, so the plastic is the mouthpiece and there is no... So what I would recommend to you, my friend, is in the future, look for harmonicas with recessed reed plates. Because people tend to fall into one of two categories. Either you like the reed plates up front, or you like them recessed. Personally, I'm a marine band guy. I need my reed plates. I want those rivets as close to my lips as humanly possible, okay? And some people say that the brass feels like ice skates, that it shreds their lips. I don't know what to tell you guys. I will say this. The first few months or maybe even year or so that I was playing, you develop a sort of a toughness to your lips, right? It's like playing guitar and having calluses on your fingers. You're not going to get calluses on your lips or anything, but the muscle develops. And personally, I've just never, I find it very strange when people complain about the brass, but you know, different things work for different people. It could also be technique related, right? Because maybe the way that I play this doesn't touch any part of my lip. I don't know, it could be, but definitely look into that. Like, I would say stick with the Special 20s if that's the case for you, or the Rocket in this case, which again, they're all on the same line. But you'll see that they have the reeds themselves, the reed plates, they are all recessed, whereas the Marine Band, they not only are the reed plates right on your lips, but so are the rivets of the reeds are right there. So that would be my suggestion to you. Greetings from Brazil. All right, man. Cheers to Brazil. I always get a real kick out of hearing where you guys watch the program from. I think that's very cool. Man, so many harmonica songs and I can never think of them. Oh, here, let's gonna play a little bit of Black Coffee. That's another one that I'm extremely proud of for transcribing that. And look, I just tried to play it. I don't even fucking remember it because I played it once for the video and just never played it again. I need to start believing in myself and write it down a list of these songs that I've done and do my own version of it. But this is the Thunderbird here. Marine Band Thunderbird. The Thunderbirds are wonderful. You know, I have one in D as well, and you really get that. Bye bye bird. How does Bye Bye Bird go again? Shit. Oh, I kind of like that. If I wasn't recording this right now, I would take out my little recorder on my phone and save that to a long list of recordings that will never get used for anything. But I believe in it at the moment. That's the problem with a good idea, is if you don't act on it right away, you can't just hang on to your idea and put it in your pocket and say, I'm going to use this later. It doesn't work like that. It goes right back out into the ether and someone else takes it. So if you get a good idea, you got to act on it like that. What was I just playing? I already forgot it, but it sounded very noirish. See, that maybe I should learn tab, because if I knew tab, I could just write this down right now on a piece of paper and not have to worry about remembering it, but I probably won't remember that. And it's probably been used. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna take another shot in the dark here. Let's do the theme from Monk. I'm trying to remember, like, again, these songs that I haven't heard anyone else do. That's a pretty cool one. I like that. And Lullaby of Birdland. That's the one I was trying to think of. Now this one I actually have to do. I'm not the first one to do this one though. I thought of it, and then years later, I don't know if it was a contemporary player. I don't remember who, but I was just browse. Every time I see a harmonica player's profile on Spotify or Apple Music, I just have to like download their information into my brain just so I know what I'm up against, right? So I remember one time, yeah, going through, and it was like a relatively well-known contemporary player that did do Lullaby of Birdland. Now I need to go back and see if he did it in the same position that I did, but my version is like this. This is all on B flat. Any of this jazzy stuff, I do it on a B flat because those are just the easiest to bend for me. Out of all the keys, I think that's easiest for me. Ah, fuck, let's see if I can even remember this. There we go. I've been so out of practice with harmonica too because I stopped playing for like months, I feel like. I mean, I didn't stop, but I'd pick it up like once every few days and just, and then just put it back. But now again, it's like building up the muscle in the lips again. I feel my lips are getting sore just from, because I haven't been playing at all. But, Genev says, thank you, that's great advice. Hadn't thought about that. Oh, about the recess plates, yeah. That would be my recommendation. I mean, I'm not an expert, but that's what I would recommend. Oh, babe, I feel like blowing my horn. Oh, babe, I feel like blowing my horn. Now you know I can't face the music, 'cause all I had is gone. Feel like blowing my horn. Oh, babe, I feel like blowing my horn. Now you know I can't face the music, because all I had was gone. Oh, I have an idea. I know what I want to do. Shit, I could even use 2 harmonicas for this. Actually, wait. Fuck. Well. Damn, that actually plays pretty good. For a key that I don't play very often. Trying to get my eye inside of that. This is one of the oldest crossover I have. When I first started playing, I actually was living at my dad's at the time, and miraculously there happened to be a music store like right down the street. It was, it was like near Lake Elsinore, so not the greatest area, not a lot going on. just desert and suburb. But miraculously, there was a place called Something Music, and I would go in there. It was like a family-owned place or something. And they had a surprisingly good selection of harmonicas, because you go to most music stores and their harmonica selection is dog shit. But this place, I think it was called like Pete's Music or something, and they had, pretty decent. I mean, they had marine bands, they had Lee Oscar, just a lot of stuff that you don't normally see. Although I have to say, I did go to Guitar Center the other day for some guitar strings, and they're upping the ante up a little bit, but man, Guitar Center can fucking suck me, dude. They're like the GameStop of the instrument world. I hate anyone who glazes these type of corporations. It's like McDonald's, like same thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I go to McDonald's too, but we should hate them. We should fucking hate them as a corporation. Okay, I was trying to remember the bass line for this Sonny Boy Williamson song so that I could do sort of a double harmonica thing here. I'm not going to spend another night by myself. Not going to spend another night by myself. If I can't find my baby, I'll have to get me somebody else. Well, it's been so long, the carpet has faded on the floor. Well, it's been so long, carpet has faded on the floor. If she ever comes back to me, I'll tell you this: I'm not gonna let her leave no more. I mixed up No Nights by Myself and It's Been Too Long. Those are two very similar Sonny Boy songs. Now, I wanted to break out into the F harp, believe it or not. Let's see if we can give that a go. Or perhaps the E flat. One that doesn't really get played a whole bunch. The Cowboy Bebop harmonica, if you will. See you, Space Cowboy. That's one of my earliest conscious memories. I'm not even fucking kidding you, is Cowboy Bebop. They used to play it in Spain. They'd play it in the morning on TV. I have no idea why. You'd think they'd be playing like kid shows or something, but seeking an F harmonica here. No F. Babe, you... Yeah, maybe I can't sing in that key. Babe, you look just like an angel. The first day that we met. And ever since I kissed you, darling, you know I can't forget your red hot kisses. Whoa, your red hot kisses. Oh, your red hot kisses. But you got a cold, cold, wicked heart. Red Hot Kisses by Sonny Boy Williamson and Going in Your Direction, two singles that were probably from the same session or at least were released side by side, I think are two of his most underrated cuts. One of them's on an F and the other one's on an E flat. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Proudly using my Ham's beer coaster. Even though I'm not drinking right now, but I think it's the coolest coaster they've ever... I'm going to find out where they make those and just get myself a stack of them for the house. I'm going to give another shot at See the Pyramids Along the Nile. What's it called? You Belong to Me. Okay, solo tuning, right? So this is basically... It's like a chromatic, but with no button. Genev says, I wish that the chromatic harmonica sounded the same as the diatonic. Yeah, it's a real shame. It's something that makes no sense, really, but I guess it's because the chromatics aren't nearly as airtight, and yeah, if you try bending on them, they just... You just don't get the same wicked blues tone. But I think of a chromatic as sort of almost like a flute, or maybe like a clarinet or something like that. A piccolo. That's an instrument, right? That's not just a guy from Dragon Ball Z. Or is it? Randall says, you pulled that off, Frank. It sounds good. But then again, it is Sonny Boy. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm gonna go do something else. So thank you all for joining.